starting with home. Bafana.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think a lot of us are disappointed, but I just wanted to get your views. Like, how do you view our campaign in the Afcon this time around? Like, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, to be honest, it was a disaster.
Sure.
Like, that was a... Nanege wanna Kaizer Chiefs it that.
Now, why does Kaizer Chiefs have to be in it though?
No, because like, Wawana got the World Cup qualified.
Sure.
We were playing, we were attacking, we were one twelve. You could see what was cooking. Like,
sure.
You could see, okay, there's a combination happening here. They were shining.
Sure.
We get to Afcon and then no given 7 defenders. Yeah. In the starting lineup, 7 defenders. Bagay Bombule, bagay. Like, what happened to that starting lineup that was winning?
Sure.
That was the first question I had. Okay, sharp. No, you guys just combine whatever. What do we call this one? So, Mara, they did what they did. First match, okay, sharp. It wasn't a convincing win, 2-1 against Angola.
We still got the 3 points.
Okay, we got the 3 points.
Sure.
Then we played Egypt. We won the starting lineup.
Yeah.
4 defenders and 3 defensive midfielders. And then the front 3. Madam Food.
It's my brother. How you doing? It's a new year. It's a new year. Happy New Year. We haven't seen each other since last year.
As Mako Abacho, compliments.
So
compliments.
Otherwise, you nice?
Nice.
So okay,
nice like
my brother.
Nice.
I know I'm good, my brother. I'm good. Last time.
Yeah.
Before just because we've got a couple of things to catch up on. The last time we had an episode was obviously in December, before the start of Afcon. A lot has happened in between then and now, so I just want us to get straight into it. Starting with home. Bafana.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think a lot of us are disappointed, but I just wanted to get your views. Like, how do you view our campaign in the Afcon this time around? Like, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, to be honest, it was a disaster.
Sure.
Like, that was a... Nanege wanna Kaizer Chiefs it that.
Now, why does Kaizer Chiefs have to be in it though?
No, because like, Wawana got the World Cup qualified.
Sure.
We were playing, we were attacking, we were one twelve. You could see what was cooking. Like, you could see, okay, there's a combination happening here. They were shining.
Sure.
We get to Afcon and then no given 7 defenders. Yeah. In the starting lineup, 7 defenders. Bagay Bombule, bagay. Like, what happened to that starting lineup that was winning?
Sure.
That was the first question I had. Okay, sharp. No, you guys just combine whatever. What do we call this one? So, Mara, they did what they did. First match, okay, sharp. It wasn't a convincing win, 2-1 against Angola.
We still got the 3 points.
Okay, we got the 3 points.
Sure.
Then we played Egypt. We won the starting lineup.
Yeah.
4 defenders and 3 defensive midfielders. And then the front 3. Madam Food.
But can you not argue with, obviously, our coach was looking at the team that we're playing against.
Which team?
Egypt.
Yeah,
Egypt. I mean,
how many goals has Egypt scored in this tournament?
That's not something which I think I've got the figures for, but at the same time,
estimate, because if you've seen their matches,
they possibly scored about 7.
7.
But that 7 was enough to take them to our semi-final, which our team unfortunately failed to do. But back to back to what you were talking about. You are complaining with the coach or essentially the team, the way it was set up. Are you saying that, and I mean, the setup is obviously due to the coach. He's in control of all of that. So are you essentially saying that he got it wrong? Throughout this Afcon?
If you are honestly speaking, I don't think he got it wrong. He was just being too arrogant. He was just trying to show us his word is final. Mara, it's the wrong competition to do that. Like, okay, you go Afcon, or steady. You promised us, or okay, sharp. We're gonna try to beat what
we did the last time.
And what we did the last time was not defend. We didn't defend. Why are we defending now? Like, that's why I get Kaizer Chiefs. Because the Kaizer Chiefs feel like it's an gaming 7 defenders. How do you go to a game with 7 defenders, my G?
So
I get a defender fella. Who's gonna get the ball to those front 3? The whole team is defending. That's what I saw. Then before that match, I had people saying, Zimbabwe is gonna be a tough one. I was like, we're not gonna go far in this tournament. If we are saying Zimbabwe is gonna be a tough one.
So
Morocco Senegal is because if Zimbabwe is gonna be a tough one, that's what I heard.
And I mean, ultimately, people were right. Zimbabwe did end up becoming a tough game for us, but would you say it's tough because Zimbabwe was playing well and they fought, or would you say that we possibly made mistakes and made it easy for them in the game to actually make it seem like it was a competitive game between the two teams?
We actually made it easy. We made it easy for all the teams, not just Zimbabwe. Like that's why I got the Kaizer Chiefs. Like I was surprised. Bafana back to default settings. What's going on, Khan? Because they were playing well. They had an unbeaten run. 18 matches. Then if we go Afcon.
But I imagine, I hear what you're saying. Coach maybe was negative in the sense that he put on defensive players and whatnot. But we still have players who need to then go on and do the job.
Which players?
The starting lineup in that. Would you say they did their job? I mean, if they did their job, do you think would have left as early as we did?
I mean,
because sorry to catch you. Yes, the coach sets up. But ultimately, you guys now need to, if you've got 7 defenders, clearly you should at least be able to defend and make sure they don't score, even if you guys are failing.
No, they did defend.
The other end.
I won't lie. In the match that they were supposed to defend, they defended until VAR decided it.
Sure.
So, again, you can defend, but then where is the attack? Because even when he started attacking, you know what he did? The first thing, take out a police. Unsabe star player. Every day, Daman, you don't take him out unless if he's injured. That guy is the guy that when you are losing 2-1, he'll make it 2-2. If you are draw 2-2, he'll make it 3-2. Just keep him on the field. They know why. Like that's why he was being arrogant. What the first thing, unta a police, marabo foster badal, and then after that we rang, utsenza makopa, udala le foster, biang.
I mean, maybe once you put 2 attackers, 2 strikers.
And then after that, Utensa Elvis Mukwan. 3!
He's chasing the game.
You're not chasing any game.
But touching on attackers, he brought Oshandre Campbell with him to Afcon, and obviously people were asking why is he not using the young guys, and he said it's because he wants them to be in the group setup and get experience. But do you think, looking at the fact that obviously, especially let's just say a game against Cameroon, we're now losing, we're not doing what we're supposed to do in attack, he could have possibly maybe given Mfano or Campbell a chance. And when you look at possibly the goals that he actually scores for his club, which is playing in the Champions League as well.
Masterpiece.
You know, he scores very nice, beautiful goals as well. You don't think our coach could have maybe said, look, let's see what this guy can do the last 20 minutes or so against Cameroon. So
let's just see. He could have done that. Now I can vouch for something like that. Okay, sharp. Maybe he could have done that. Like this was supposed to be an experimental campaign, not now arrogant. We're not a winning team. We are still coming along. So now we are at Afcon and we qualified for the World Cup, we are not big. look at our rankings there. Sure. And now, even when we got knocked out, I was like, oh, that shows why we are ranked number 50 something.
Sure.
Because
we don't play like a team which should be higher than where we are right now.
We don't play like a team that should be higher. When we don't conduct ourselves like a team. Because, okay, Sharpo, these players are not performing. You brought... We say when on squad why now that same small squad you are making it smaller?
You're not utilizing all the players within that small squad.
I mean, why did you take these guys to Morocco then?
Sure.
Buy one of the views, buy one of the white buildings.
He said he wants them to be in that set up. For them to see what it's like being in the dressing room and when you're training for a tournament like this, so that they obviously are used to that type of atmosphere for the World Cup. But I hear what you're saying. Ultimately, I think I share the same views in the sense that why take those players if you're not going to give them time?
Just give them 5 minutes.
Things. If you're not going to give them a chance. I mean, the last game, if you see that you're possibly losing or you don't feel like you're going to win, throw one of them on.
Yeah.
Let them get those 10 minutes. Who knows what's going to come out of that. So I share the same views. But now, what I'd like to know from you is taking into consideration how things went for us in Afcon.
Yeah.
If we were to play a World Cup in 2 months, do you think we are ready? Because the last time we spoke, we said that we should possibly, and not easily, but we should kind of be able to get out of our group in the World Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah, the last time we spoke, we kind of felt like South Africa
It was before Afcon. It was before the arrogance.
So now take into consideration how things went in Afcon. How do you think we are ready, firstly, for the World Cup? And how far now that we've been brought back to reality, how far do you actually think we can go in this World Cup? Do you think we can still make it past the group stages, or we're just going to be there to participate?
If our head coach, national team head coach, doesn't change his character, it's finished. I'm telling you, Rafika Mole, Ravetag Mexico. All those teams are gonna feast on us, I'm telling you. If it doesn't change his character, that's the only thing that he has to do now. Call the guys that are doing well, bruh. Call them.
But, hey,
they're on form. The problem started there. And I was asking a lot of people, what do you think went wrong? But no, the problem is that this guy went on to one team and took all the players. How are you going to get the support of the whole country if you're going to take from one team? Or not support the Pirates anyone?
No, but I don't think it's necessarily about
him
having taken. I mean, the previous World Cup, even though he hadn't taken from one team, majority of the players were sundowns. The previous Afcon, majority of them were sundowns, and were Pirates.
Some with Baroka FC.
But not gonna even numbers. Okay, a lot of them were Pirates. We get that, but it's not like the way team. No,
it's like. It's even
how many players
more.
How many players from the team are from Orlando Pirates? We should start there.
8+. Because when Orlando Pirates
and then when it was
Sundowns, it was probably like 6.
But that's like a two, three player difference.
Pirates field, bench. Check a Pirate. When you check on the starting lineup, they are there. When you check the bench, they are there. Sundowns, it was only on the field, and then on the bench, it was other teams. These people Baroka never got a chance. But TS Galaxy, the team was playing bullshit. No, like that's not my view. That's the views of a lot of people that I was talking to. What do you think happened? But no, you take players like there are a lot of performing players. That's the problem.
True.
Why not you take from one team? Why? But when you say performing players, it's not just Mumzan. That's why I get a lodge. Because Auguste no Sipambulele expose it, for example. Because you see, there was a match where we were playing Egypt, we didn't have a number 10. Then I was like, why was it in Sipambule? There was an uncle sitting next to me, he's like, that guy is too slow. if he enters here, he's gonna lose every
Sure.
ball. They put him in. He lost almost every ball. One time.
Sure.
So kathoma ball mara lotch nakasibhayize so. Lotch azanga bhayiza bra. Bona no lotch udlala koka komrokho. Wow, Severik's home ground advantage. But I think I feel like it's like a home ground advantage. Because Damane on nada. He's already accustomed to the environment and stuff.
No, I hear you. Hopefully the boys have heard the cries of South Africa, and hopefully our coach also will be amenable to hearing people's opinions, and not being too stubborn at times, and that he'll change his approach now going into the World Cup, because from what we've seen, we clearly cannot go into the World Cup like that. I think we'll just be there for a visit. The boys will just be there to see the Americas, and then they'll be coming back real quick if we don't make changes. But I think that's enough about South Africa and our Afcon campaign, as well as what can possibly be done for a World Cup and all that stuff. I want to just go back to Afcon itself.
Yeah.
The games that we watched last night, Senegal did their job against Egypt, and then Morocco, the home team, in penalties obviously, but they did what they needed to do against Nigeria. Just your quick views on those two games, and also who you think between the two teams that are now in the finals.
Couldn't win the final.
Yeah, who you think will now take the Afcon.
Okay, so my take on the semi-final of Tamaban. The Senegal one, what game?
Senegal, Egypt. Sure.
It was bad.
Think so?
It was bad. It was bad on the side of Egypt because they up to the 70th minute they had only one shot, and it was not on target.
Sure.
It was 0 shots on target. 30% possession.
But does that not speak to how good
Senegal is?
Or how professional they are with
the ball.
They are good. Exactly.
Senegal is good. Like Senegal is. Team ke France ya mo Africa, like it's good. Like
sure.
They're
all clicking. Everyone's just short defense. But
balance.
And sorry to cut you. Would you say that there's anything missing from Ilokanje Senegal? I'm asking this because I've already got something in mind, but I just want to hear your views on it.
For me, Ogamanje, I don't think there's. I think for no Isha, because of I get the game is
sure.
These are the only games I saw from when they started. They were just commanding.
I want to throw something out there, Yabon. I don't necessarily think there's something missing either, but how do you feel about Jackson?
Nicholas Jackson.
Up front, Lapa, for Senegal. Do you think he's doing a proper job, Lapa?
But Nicholas Jackson is always doing Nicholas Jackson stuff. You know him from Chelsea. He's been doing his stuff. I get I'm meeting Kingston card.
Yeah. So
10 chances, he can score 2. So, but that's not bad. At least he can score.
He can still score,
And at least he's always there. But if someone is missing opportunities, it means like he's alert. He's always there. Just needs, I don't know, something to. But at least he's at Bayern. Maybe Hurricane will.
Sure.
But he's showing up. I mean, since the beginning of the tournament, he's been, as much as he's been like off, Mara, at the crucial times where he's supposed to score.
Sure.
I feel like now he's showing up. Since I've known Nicholas Jackson, this is the time
you feel like
he's showing up. Because now there's no. I say back up. Again, now we're like, hey, Baba, it's you now. You're playing for your country. What are you doing? There at Chelsea, there were other strikers. We understood. Maybe we don't have game time.
You don't always get the game. Yeah.
Then Bayern Munich, Aymara is getting game time. That's it.
Yeah.
Because there is a rotational team. They're just there. Now it is time to shine. Mara, what's that,
hey, plus Mane is acting like a captain.
Man is a legend.
He's acting like a captain, and it's the second time he beats Usala at national level.
Yeah, but that proves one thing. We already know. It's been proven at Liverpool with the stats. You could just see Mara move. That's why.
Mine has always been him.
It's just always been him. PR.
So what do you think Egypt could have done or changed, looking at how Senegal is the machine that it is and how they were playing yesterday?
Egypt could have stopped playing negative football.
Sure.
Football, Al Ahly, Pyramid. Okay, Pyramid is better. But football, Al Ahly, can I get
yeah, one hour to the
Egypt, it's North Africa. We that be like that football, it doesn't get you anywhere. That knock. It doesn't work.
Sure.
And it's proven now, because how many chances did Salah have in this competition? And if you watch previous competitions, you'll see the whole competition, Salah!
Sure.
Next. Sometimes you'll even think he's not in the game until he touches the ball once. This team is like, they're good players. Some from Europe, they're from championship winning teams. Mara, they can't even combine something. But Senegal, why are they in the semi-finals then? Why? Because it was even shown from the beginning of the tournament.
Sure.
They're a bit weak. I don't know what's going on. Something is wrong there. But
I guess like you said, it's that thing of knowing possibly how to defend. When they score a goal, they know how to see out
the game.
But now when you're playing against a team like Senegal, and those guys are runners.
And the thing about having a team like Senegal is that it's quality players, all of them. Even if they can't win you like one-on-one, individual brilliance will always come into play.
But anyways, the other semi-final, Nigeria and Morocco. Like I said, Morocco won on penalties, but ultimately, how did you view that game, and who winner were you hoping or did you think was going to actually win that game before Vele it started? Who did you think was going to win?
Okay, I always knew that Morocco would beat Nigeria because we can also beat Nigeria. So Nigeria is not really... It's a tough team to these other African teams, man. When it comes to the big ones, swag.
Sure.
I'm sorry. And it was proven. I expected goals though yesterday. Because I was like, look, man.
But Osimhen kept him quiet though. Osimhen is one. They were trying things, I think, through Lookman, Bruno. They were the ones who were trying to make sure that the ball, but it was not going to him or Osimhen whatsoever.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, sharp. Nigeria, banal Lookman, banal Osimhen, banal Bruno.
Sure.
Why Basa?
Play around, like, rotate.
That's the thing. And the problem is not the coaching. The problem is the players. Because if you watch their behind the scenes videos, you see they're always complaining. No, this one don't pass me ball. This one doesn't pass me ball. Even from the team that you come from, there ones are like pass any ball. It's their own beef. So if they could set their beef aside, they could beat any team.
They could possibly.
Because me, I know Nigeria. I've seen them in this tournament. I know. I was like, big ups. Hey, they were scoring.
Sure.
Three goals, 2 goals here and there. Sure. I think first half it was already 3-0. I was like, Nigeria is strong now. But now, when it comes to the big teams, everyone wants to shine.
Sure.
Then now,
when I'm Morocco, when I was looking at them, Morocco's so technical, bruh.
Yeah, Morocco's good.
Those players are so good, man.
Yeah, they're very good.
I think I take care of. I don't know if I'm really convinced about their
attack is weak, but their defense is good.
But one of their defense, their midfield, those guys can play. Those guys are really. I was impressed with how they went about their game. But I think, and this is possibly me touching into the final as well.
Yeah.
I think because of that attack, they might find it hard against
Senegal.
Because if they can, they might pass the ball around and do what they need to do. But if they can't score against the Senegal, they're going to have issues. Because we know what the Senegal is not going to also sit.
They're not going to sit.
Yeah, they're not going to sit and just.
Like France versus Spain.
Sure.
It's almost the same thing. Because Spain is like good, but at the final third, there it's always breaking.
Sure.
Like they can have the best midfield, the best defense, best goalkeeper.
But it's strike and attacking.
But
It's just not
attack.
always- sure.
And then you find France, France are better fella, or better from backline to yo.
Showcase.
So it's like the same thing
Showcase.
because most of the France players are from Africa, body Senegal, body England. So now it's Senegal itself. You can see, okay, sharp. No one of the players go Premier League. They are playing against Morocco.
Sure.
But the problem about Morocco that they have, the thing, no, it's not even a problem. It's an advantage. Home crowd,
Sure.
full stadium.
It can push them to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ba le ba tshwere the quality ya di player le attack ba tshwere they're technically good.
Yeah.
They don't have a good attack.
A good attack,
but they have
support and whatnot.
the 12th man.
So now taking that into consideration,
yeah.
who do you think comes out on top at the end of
The
final? Taking into consideration that we've got Senegal, like you said, they push badlala bafana, but you've got Morocco, which is very technically good and whatnot. Attack not so good that end, but everything else works, and they have the home crowd in their favor. Who do you think will come out on top at the end of the day?
Personally, I think Senegal is going to win.
Sure.
Yeah, from the top of my head.
Sure.
I can see Morocco winning if it was playing against another team.
So you think it's heartbreak at home?
Not against Nigeria. What does that tell you?
Sure.
It's like, okay, sharp. Nigeria is the weaker Senegal. So if you can beat the weaker team,
so
what about that one? Unless if they go all out, and then you have
sure.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Good encounter. 3-2. Final, you know how finals are. They're gonna be calm.
I think Senegal is not going to be calm.
Yeah, Senegal is never calm.
I think Senegal will
Senegal
go
is
in
a
guns
storm.
blazing.
Yeah.
They'll be running throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
I think in Morocco, obviously, like you said, they're a home team, and they'll have to make sure that their defense is proper
tight.
for that
Yeah,
game.
it must be tight.
With the attack, they just need one or two guys who, because the way they're so technically good, getting the ball to the attack is not an issue. But
the problem is that attack.
Yeah. But I won't lie. I think Senegal is lethal.
Yeah, it is.
I think for them, whether they're playing you in your home ground or Banbani,
It doesn't
matter.
matter. They want you in your home ground, so they can upset you properly.
So I think it really doesn't matter. So I personally think that Senegal is possibly taking this. I'd go for, I think I'd say a 2-1.
2-1. Yeah, I'm thinking 2-1. Because I'm thinking the other one will be cautious, the other one will be attacking.
Sure.
Then maybe
once this one scores,
this one is like,
has to chase the game.
So yeah, I'm expecting a nice game though. Like,
definitely.
And this one, it also shows is the prediction of the World Cup, or which teams are more likely to progress.
And I guess in terms of Africa also fights for and push for us. I
feel like these two, because the other one is technically good, the other one is lethal.
Yeah.
So going to the World Cup, I feel like those are the two African giants that we must look out. Yeah, we must be on the lookout. Egypt till Nigeria. Nigeria is not even there. Ghana will be there. That new Man City signing, Semenyo. Huh? How do you feel, Mara, about that signing?
I think Semenyo is a very good player, very dope. And I think obviously it's past, but 2 games already. He's showing us what he.
1 assist.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hurt, or not hurt, but I'm disappointed because I wanted him for United. I think there were a few rumors here and there that were also trying to get him around the same time. But honestly speaking, he's a very decent signing, bro. He's a very good player, and I hope that Pep continues to use him.
He will. I feel like
I think the fear that people had was that he's going to be one of the players who gets signed by Pep and then sits on the bench. But I think as long as he's being used, I'm fine. That guy, he's gonna do things for that team.
Yeah,
And
but
it's a
I
very
feel
good
like
sign.
he's good. He's good, and he didn't even take time to adapt. He just 2 games, 2 goals. But he came at the right
Sure,
time. Come competition,
sure.
no pressure.
Sure.
Wafika, wakora,
Sure.
wa assist. Evan goal, Evan.
I know this is.
Now he's playing a dub. Imagine he just arrived.
Hey,
This guy is living the dream.
On Sunday already.
This guy is living the dream. He just arrived.
Now I think that guy's gonna go places. I think he's gonna go places. I think he's in the. Hate to say it, but he's in the right team.
Yeah, he's in the right team.
I think he's in the right team. You've got, I mean,
Botoku, Haaland,
Haaland, Rangers,
Foden,
I think,
yeah.
Silva, so, and he'll, looking at how he started, even though he's not going to be the main
target
striker
Yeah.
type of thing, but
he's gonna end that.
he'll add,
Yeah,
and he'll take pressure at
yeah.
least. You know, even if Haaland is not getting his goal today, Nomo Mamush is not getting a goal, but Usemenyo will come in and chip in with goals, man, which is ultimately what you need for a team which is trying to chase now Arsenal to win the league.
Yeah.
So.
Hey. I missed that front three.
Hey,
You're stealing Aguero le San.
At least.
Because you knew if this one doesn't score, that one
This
will
one
score.
is- yeah,
If this
yeah,
one doesn't
yeah.
score. So that's what I want, that Man City.
Sure.
Goal scorers.
Sure.
Haaland. Doku. Agiti. Something. Make
okay,
something
it's
happen.
okay, it's
I want to
okay.
see Bayern Munich score lines. You know Bayern Munich.
Hey, dog, they kill it. They kill it to their score. Like, they don't play around those guys.
Bayern Munich 8-1.
Sure.
Those guys don't get tired. They're like, no, we are that.
And they're always looking for more.
Yeah.
They're always looking for more.
Yeah, 90 minutes, they're winning 8-1, but
Sure.
they're still in the front eight. Yeah, that's a team. You see that one?
And now just talking, I'm just thinking, Chelsea United changed coaches.
Ish.
Chelsea, how do you think about this guy they just got? To Rosenier, whatever his name is. A former player apparently within
I saw his
championship
videos, yeah.
or in the league with, I don't know, Leicester City or Leeds. Yeah, one of those teams. G. Hasn't really coached a top team, obviously. The team that he was coaching, I think, in France is playing around 7th, 8th position or something like that. Do you think, and I know that you're a Chelsea guy, Vale, you know, do you think that this guy will come with a positive effect to the team? Do you think that he will help Chelsea go forward and move beyond what Maresca was possibly able to achieve, you know, with that team?
Ish. Hey, this one is tricky with that guy. Because now, there's no experience. And
Sure.
Chelsea is a big team.
Sure.
Man, they mustn't mistake that for anything. They are world champions. They are Club World Cup champions for 4 years. Do they even know they are Club World Cup champions? For 4 years.
Sure.
Until the next Club World Cup. I don't know when it will 2029. So it's a big team, and then now this coach is an opportunity for him to shine or to just kill his career.
Sure.
Because now it's like they gave him a rope. Now it's a rope. But as far as I've seen videos of him, I feel like he's a baller. Like he looks like a baller. If he has the right philosophy and the right attitude for the players, then because Chelsea has a lot of players, so he might cook something. That's what I say.
You think he'll struggle?
He might struggle. If he doesn't have any philosophy, something to change the modern football game. It's gonna be like that one, that Madrid new coach, that one
Arbeloa.
Academy.
Arbeloa. You think it's too big for a guy like him? But
He already lost.
But your coach also lost yesterday against Arsenal.
He already lost. That one is Arsenal. Yeah, he lost against one.
So
At least he lost 3-2. If it was Maresca, he was gonna lose 3-0. One. At least we could see we're okay sharp. Real Madrid lost against one yesterday. I don't know that team.
So in the second division or something like that. But let's see what he cooks. I mean, Arbeloa used to play for Real Madrid. He's won the Champions League with in Madrid. Let's see what he's got. You think he's in too deep?
They gave Hansi Flick the league again.
Sure.
You should have left that guy to finish the season. You know why? 71% win rate.
Yeah, and then Chabi, as much as it's unfortunate because clearly there was beef between him and the players.
But he was good.
He's got a good win rate.
Yeah.
And he wasn't really, it was like 4 points or something off of Barcelona. There's still this whole second half of the season to chase them.
And it's not like he's losing. That's my thing. It's not like he was losing.
But I guess the problem is that when you're undermined by your players, it becomes very tricky.
It's finished.
I think it becomes a toxic environment to be in. And that's what we saw in his last few games. I think it clearly became a bit too toxic. But do you think Chabi, now that he's left, do you think he goes on to a big team and he does well and shows Madrid what you guys actually made a mistake?
Yeah, he must go to Liverpool.
Sure.
Yeah. With his philosophy, I feel like it can fit at Liverpool. Sure. Liverpool is a team that doesn't lose at home.
Sure.
With that guy, it will never lose at home. I'm sorry. Because that guy, he doesn't play a lot of attacking, but you will never penetrate a lot. It's tough for you to penetrate.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
You're gonna penetrate if the players lose concentration. But according to his philosophy,
the
scorelines are high, 2-1,
sure,
3-1. It's not like brutal, Mara.
He makes sure the points are always in the bag.
The points are always in the bag.
But do you see Liverpool letting go of Slot?
Well, I don't know. If they want to see progress, then they should. I'm sorry.
Sure.
They should. Now, Liverpool is a big team. They don't do hasty decisions.
Sure.
Let him finish the league.
And then after that,
you bring Chabi. Chabi gets his own players. He will. What get man? Vrets or is it Reds or?
Yeah.
I guess or what get Vrets or what?
Sure, Vets.
Yeah, Vets.
Sure.
Vets is there.
Sure.
Vets is.
They know each other, players. They know each other from me, and none of Frimpong is also there as well. Sure.
So now he can already
He's got
cook
people who believe in him, who know what he can do. Sure.
He can cook but again, Bayer Liverpool.
So
every layer one side goes hand in hand. Like he can actually cook a Bayer Liverpool.
But in closing, I want us to just come back
to
Mzansi, my brother.
That other team.
Yes. Now we just saw one of Pirates' players who was obviously out on loan, signing with the Sundowns.
Yeah.
Saleng.
They should have brought him to Chiefs.
Do you think he wanted to go to Chiefs though?
I don't know, but they could have brought him there.
I think there's always been rumors of that before the beginning of the season, but obviously nothing happened. He ended up going to Orbit, and then now he's with the Sundowns.
Now, my G, you know what I think, man? Personally, and I made a reaction after I heard the news.
Sure.
I made it and I posted it at the same time. How do you give a struggling Sundowns a star player?
Sure.
You're giving them what they need right now.
Sure.
Because they needed a star. They're in need of someone with courage.
Sure.
You're taking someone who has something to prove.
And you guys are competing for a league.
And you even won the league. My best advice was for them to win the league first. Then
end of the season, just let go of it. They can sell him.
Mara now, they release the player, and then Sundowns. So Sundowns bought their Colombian and another signing. They're strengthening now. They only needed one player.
Sure.
Just one. They have everyone. They have Bo Santos, Bo Ing. They needed one player. Someone with the heart like Bo Ribeiro. And if you can remember, Saleng used to beat Sundowns with that Ribeiro. So you can understand what do they have. That's where it's like if they took a police to Sundowns, the same thing.
So I hear
it's like same current, same So hey.
And I mean he's he's going into a team which is competing
in the Champions League.
So now he'll also want to showcase himself.
And it won't take time.
Sure.
The man is star, Joe. So as soon as he enters there, it's finished. I can see him benching a lot of players.
So essentially, you're saying that Pirates got it wrong.
Yeah, they blundered. They did a Kaizer Chiefs. You remember that season where we were supposed to win the league?
Where we let go of
Malulek.
Sure.
Same thing.
Sure.
We were leading 13 points. Then what happened? You gave Sundowns a player that they needed. It was the same situation. They needed that player. Then
So are you then saying that you think it will change the trajectory of Sundowns this season?
yeah, it will. Coach Umpanda, yo, I forgot that Sundowns.
So-
Another coach Umpanda. So I don't know, Mara, if the coach can bring his minds, like he can combine his minds, like and make it one mind. Because now it's different minds. Spaghetti football, it's like a lot of it's weird that side. Mara, if he can combine it and make it one thing, then if he can play it like the way we are thinking, okay, sharp. Unanother saleng, no.
Sure.
You have, but as when we look at Sundowns, it needs one player. Now here's that one player.
And one lost one.
Yeah.
We have Chicago Fire.
They took
Which took one of our players again here in South Africa. Clearly, now they are shopping in the PSL. We've spoken about Umbogazi and what we feel about that move, but different player. What can you maybe just share your views as to how you feel about this move? Do you think it's a decent move for him, or do you think do you think he had the potential to have maybe waited and go to Europe, or he actually did well by taking this chance that he did by going to America?
Well, I don't know. I have two minds. I have a mind that says maybe you should have went to a bigger team here in Zanzi first. Then I get exposure, culture, okay, sharp. But when I'm Bogas, we understand. He comes from Pirates. He's going. When he gets there, he won't be like, it's the same
It's
thing.
just going to be a different setup in terms of country and whatnot. But he knows what it's like playing for.
The other one is from TS Galaxy. I'm not saying anything bad about TS Galaxy, but you understand. Like, there are big teams, then there are other teams.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I won't say small team. Other teams. So now, it's tough for him now. I don't know. It could be a good signing because maybe that team could be investing in him because he's a good talent. Maybe he might adapt there and then I feel like maybe he might bench there. Because now how is he gonna adapt? Was he was in there? Was he in the Afcon? Was he there? Afcon?
Nah, I wasn't.
You see?
And I'm thinking, seeing that our coach doesn't kind of has shown us he doesn't really respect the MLS that much. Yeah, but do you think it might have also hurt his chance?
Because now
because Umbogazi, even though he's moved there, but the coach loves Umbogazi.
Yeah, we know him.
Sure.
Yeah.
So with Ulo Kanje, do you think it might actually hamper his chances of possibly being in the squad that's going to go into the World Cup? Yeah,
I feel like it might. Unless if he proves himself and then there's content and stuff that we can see, okay, sharp, this guy is actually cooking. But so far, I felt like that's why I said he could have moved to maybe he could have went to Pirates.
Sure.
Because Pirates was gonna be his easy way out. Because Pirates it's also silly now. They don't like keeping players. So if he went to Pirates, excel there, we can see him. We also understand. Unless if now he does the same thing that we expected him to do at Pirates.
That side.
Sure. Then it's good, and then it's an easy way for him to ship all the way to Roma.
I know, but otherwise, man, it's been a good one. It's been a good one, my brother.
It's been a nice one.
I think we should probably just now call it a day. We'll see you guys again next time. Hope you guys stay good.
Mara, one last thing. One day we're gonna see Apolis playing for Atletico Madrid. Mark my way.
Showcase.
As well.